ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ ಈ ಸತಿ ಪ್ರವಾಸ್ 4.0 ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆನಂದ್ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಬಂದು ವೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್. ಬನ್ನಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಣ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಟಾಟಾ ಮೋಟರ್ಸ್ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಚಾನಲ್ ಸರ್.
Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to Tata Motors Pavilion of Pravas 4.0.
Yes sir. What is the major focus of Tata Motors in this Pravas event and any launches sir, new launches?
The theme for Pravas 4.0 that Tata Motors has taken is smart, safe and sustainable transport solution. So let me explain to you. Now urbanization is propelling cities becoming bigger. Cities are growing. When cities grow, suburbs grow. So metros come, you need connectivity for people.
Yes sir.
Railway stations, metros, bus stands. But you need a last mile connectivity from a metro station to your locality. Correct?
Yes.
You have experienced this.
Correct.
This vehicle that we are talking here, Magic's bi-fuel, has got a dual advantage of petrol and CNG. Is the apt last mile connectivity vehicle, right? This is one. There is a huge thrust on electrification as far as government projects are concerned. Now, already we have taken off the block in the CESL tender. We participated. We have so far supplied 2,900 buses in 10 metros. Cumulatively 16 crore kilometers we have clocked.
Okay.
We are not stopping there. We are augmenting our product portfolio in electric. The one that you are seeing here is an electric 7-meter bus,
Yes.
which is the first of its kind in India, which is full electric, used for both in urban and beyond cities and beyond. Because it is smaller in length, it can go around by lanes and by lanes and still give a zero emission vehicle.
Yes.
Now urbanization is bringing people from villages and towns to the cities. There is a constant movement of people. To cater to that, on a zero emission vehicle, we have launched Magna EV electric coach, which is displayed outside.
Yes.
So we have two platforms as far as electric is concerned. Post-COVID, there has been a continuous movement of people, especially on tours and travels.
Yes.
Two families join together and grow. So we have launched Winger, which is customized 9-seater with a pushback seats, with an individual AC and a decent luggage space, aimed at tours and travel segment.
Yes.
Cities grow bigger, manufacturing or companies, manufacturing setups, IT companies set up their offices. So you need a commute for employees.
Yes.
So to take that into account, we have launched Ultra Prime CNG. So here you see diesel, electric. Now I am talking about CNG,
Yes.
which is well suited for staff transportation. The next one is short distance intercity coach. Say Ahmedabad, Rajkot, Mumbai, Pune, which is 150-200 kilometers. This, the one that you see here in the behind,
Yes.
is a City Rate Prime, which helps in coach. At the same time, that can be customized for staff and applications.
Yes.
The vehicle Ultra Prime CNG or City Rate, you can customize for schools also.
Yes.
So that therefore, you would have observed, we are addressing diesel, alternate fuels of CNG and electric, last mile connectivity, school, staff, tours and travels, urban, intercity, everything we are. To top it all, we are launching this 1822 chassis, which is a 13.5 meter intercity chassis on which you build a sleeper coach for long distance travel.
Yes.
And that's how we have an array of products in Pravas.
Along with this, even the lifestyle of the humans are improving. That is
Exactly.
why you have launched, I think, Winger as well.
With the changing preference,
Yes.
families wanting to go, this weekend getaway is something that is coming up. So you need two families join together, go for an outing, and that is well catered by this customized vehicle on the Winger.
Yes,
As
sir.
you rightly said, it's a right vehicle for that segment.
And sir, as you said, during the COVID, there was a rapid downfall in the bus industry. And after that, there was a ramp up, slow ramp up, and even a lot of OEMs with high this one margin and all, they come up. And even the electric buses were coming up now. So how, being the pioneers in the industry, how Tata Motors is seeing this, and how is Tata Motors is ready for the challenge?
It's an excellent question. So, you know, the one industry that got impacted the most in COVID was this business, bus business. Industry shrunk as high as 85% of its original volume. However, over the last 1.5-2 years, there has been a consistent and continuous rebound, which is giving a lot of positive momentum to the industry. To give you a statistics, in Q1 in this financial year, the industry has grown 39% over last year Q1.
Yes, sir.
And as of now, STUs, state transport undertakings, are having a good chunk of pipeline. Either we are in discussions with them or tenders are in progress. Corporates are showing a very positive note in terms of employee transportation. Government is giving a thrust for bus penetration because it helps in mass mobility.
Yes.
Therefore, they are significantly promoting electrification in the urban bus mobility. So all this put together, we expect the industry to grow because tours and travel segment is growing, urbanization is going, government is giving a thrust, STUs are in the verge of replacement of vehicles, and therefore this positive momentum that we have witnessed here is certainly here for sure.
Yes, sir. And what are the trends which are dominating in the bus industry along with the coaches, sir?
The major mega trends, if I have to speak, first, there is huge sensitivity as far as the public-private partnership. Like CESL is a classic example, GCC contract is a classic example where government and the private players joined hands and executed that contract. So there is a huge demand for public-private partnership, number one.
Yes.
Number two, safety and comfort. Safety has become a buzzword. So people would like to know where the passenger is. Your family member would like to know where the child is or where you are traveling the bus. So we have a connected vehicle platform telematics called Fleet Edge, through which you can live track where the bus is. So this is number two. Then there are safety features in terms of driver ADAS, lane departure warning, frontal collision avoidance. These are some of the things which are emerging as a trend. Next is sensitivity of cost of operation. As the emission norm goes up or fuel technology changes, there is an increase in asset price, and therefore customers are very sensitive to TCO. Therefore, a thrust on reducing the total cost of ownership is of prime importance to us. Last, which is more important, is the sustainability.
Yes, sir.
Everyone is working towards the sustainability goals which an organization has set up. So therefore, every aspect of decision making, every aspect of business is taking into account a sustainability, and directly this business impacts that. So these are the mega trends that we are witnessing in the market today.
Yes, sir. Nicely answered. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಭಂಡಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಹಬ್ ಅಂತ, ಅದು ನೀವು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
so
ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಯು. ಪ್ಲೆಜರ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಯು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನೋಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು ಆಸಿಫ್ ಶಮೀಮ್ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇವರು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಡ್. ಸೊ ಬನ್ನಿ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಣ. ಯಾವ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಟಾಟಾ ಮೋಟರ್ಸ್ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸರ್, ಹೌ ಇಸ್ ದ ಬಸ್ಸಸ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ and what is the plan of Tata Motors in the bus industry growth?
You mean EV buses industry?
Yes, sir.
So, see, India is a growing country with a growing population, with a need for mobility, and therefore the bus industry will continue to grow.
Okay.
In that space, because that the country has a very stiff target for net zero, there are a lot of corporates that have very stiff net zero targets. We will also see the EV penetration increase. Also, when you look at India as compared to other developed countries, the per capita bus penetration is not very high, and therefore there is enough room for growth in buses. And with the kind of government incentives that are in place, with the net zero targets that corporates in the country have taken, we will also see increased electric bus penetration as well.
Okay. Sir, how is alternative fuel technology is having an impact in buses, and if it is impacting, how it is impacting for the EV buses?
So you will notice that today commercially available technology on buses is with the largest number of fuel options. There is of course diesel, there is CNG, there is LNG, as well as there is electric buses.
Okay.
In addition to that, there is discussion on hydrogen fuel cell buses, which is a concept that we have already tested. So in Tata Motors, we are ready for all kind of fuel technology options that can be possible in this space. We work very closely with our customers, and therefore we understand the kind of application needs that they have. We will continue to strive to deliver great products with great costs of operation with all these technologies. However, you must understand that the growth of any given technology will depend on how quickly we are able, or the country is able to build the ecosystem infrastructure around it. This ecosystem infrastructure will include refueling or recharging in case of batteries, as well as maintainability. And therefore these two things become critical in governing which technology will move at what pace. However, given that all these are probably going to coexist in this space, we have prepared ourselves and we are ready to provide solutions on any chosen fuel technology that the country may choose.
And sir, in the last mile commute, the iconic vehicle, one of the best vehicle is actually Magic. So in that we have got the bi-fuel version.
Yeah.
So but in the bi-fuel, so there is a misconception that in the cold start it is going to be a problem. So any resolution for that, sir?
Yeah, so of course Magic is the country's most popular last mile passenger mobility vehicle. It's a 9-seater a vehicle, as you can see. We have two options in the market today, one petrol and one CNG. And we see, and this, it's not just a CNG option, it's a bi-fuel option. So
yes.
There is a petrol tank as well as a CNG tank. So the anxiety that you have, specifically for last mile, semi-urban, semi-rural kind of mobility, where you may or may not have CNG stations in the vicinity, you have the safety or security of a petrol tank as well. So I think that anxiety we've aimed to address. And there is no worry on the cold start. It can work in any conditions. It's designed to work under climatic conditions of any part of the country. And that is how we design our products. These are extensively tested products, very well proven, with a lot of satisfied customers already using it. And therefore I encourage people to try it with complete confidence. There should be no
And it can be started through both CNG and petrol as well,
yes,
I think.
Yes, absolutely.
And automatically it can be switched, right, sir?
Yes, automatically it will switch between CNG and petrol depending on whether you have enough CNG or not.
Thank you, sir. Nice meeting you.
Very nice meeting you too.
It is pleasure being with you, sir.
Thank you very much.
ನೋಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರವಾಸ್ 4.0ದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತೂ. ನಾನಂತೂ ಟಾಟಾ ಪೆವಿಲಿಯನಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಳುಗೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ನ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸಸ್ಟೈನಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಟಾಟಾದವರ ನಡೆ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಖುಷಿ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ CNG ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ನ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಇವಾಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದಷ್ಟು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಲಕ್ಸುರಿ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ವಿಂಗರ್ನ ಮಾಡಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅಲ್ಟ್ರಾ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ CNG ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಈ ಥರ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಬಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಖುಷಿ ಕೊಡ್ತು. ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಈ ಒಂದು ಇವೆಂಟು. ಸೊ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸ್ತಾ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸಿಗೋಣ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂಟಿಲ್ ದೆನ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್.